And now it's time once again for another episode of Wipe Those Tears. And here is your host, the star of Wipe Those Tears, Jason DiCanio. Hey, feels very much, everybody. Welcome. Oh, what a group. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Wipe Those Tears. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. Great audience, as always, here on the show, live from the David 3000 Network via the WJDC studios in beautiful Oviedo, Florida, for another episode of Wipe Those Tears. This is episode number 8. It is October 25th, 2023. This is the last week in October, basically, because next Tuesday is Halloween, and we have a treat for you next week, and I'll announce that towards the end of the program, so we can get ready to do a pre or a post-Halloween episode. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll continue on with an NES stuff, or if the boys want to do something different, we'll see what happens. Right now, we're going to introduce our panel of experts who have been with us for, the last 6-7 weeks, and they've been great. This time, starting for the man from Canada, let's welcome Mark Leota. There he is.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Well, you have been a busy bee over the last week since we talked to you.
Yeah, and
You've been
getting some projects worked on and stuff, but
well, that stuff with the Nintendo Switch that you were talking about last week with the launch, how's that going?
it's been going pretty good.
Very good, very good. Well, as you know, tonight we're going to be continuing on the NES games, and we've got some more good ones. Some I've never even seen before, and some we have seen. So we wish you the best of luck. Now, straight from his house in Florida, the man who is the host of the Plump Show and doing okay with all of his stuff, let's welcome back Brandon Bogard. Oh, boy.
You die.
Well, happy early Halloween to you, sir.
Thank you.
This is an AUB moment. This is a Don't Fall the Faded Blocks moment.
Okay. Too much background noise, Mark. Sorry. Okay. Yo, Brandon, what's going on with the flashy lights, the Jedi sword, and everything else going on today? Wow.
Because I'm ready for Halloween.
You are. You're 6 days ready for it. My goodness. You're going to have a big party at the house over this weekend, I guess, then.
Almost. Not a big party, but I am dressing up.
Oh, okay.
Dressing up as the same costume I've worn since 2009.
Which is new to me because we haven't known each other since 2009, so any ideas as to what the costume is?
Good old Anakin Skywalker. The Clone Wars version.
I gotcha. All right, going Star Wars this year. You cannot go wrong with Star Wars. And speaking of Star Wars, hey man, they're probably going to release another movie out before you know it, considering they always have some new movie coming out with their character's life story now. Now they're doing individual characters' stories.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's been getting down to that point where they've done ones for, Luke Skywalker. They've done ones for Jabba. They've done ones for Obi-Wan. And who else have they done? Yoda. And then, of course, Han Solo's buddy. What's his name? Chewbacca. I mean, they haven't done a story on Chewbacca yet. I don't think they have. And if they have, I haven't seen it yet. There's always some kind of background story about these characters, and so they're focusing now on each individual character as a movie, given the fact that they can't really seem to write any more about the big score, so they go individual.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, we wish you the best of luck here. You ready to play tonight?
All right. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Okay. And of course, the man who knows about game shows and knows a lot about NES games himself. Here is Gianni Pizzi. Yeah.
Hello, hello everyone out there.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You gave us a lot of great information, especially about the Bases Loaded series last week. I was really impressed. I was looking back at the stuff. You know so much about Bases Loaded that I would have dreamed of it. But you gave us some great stuff, and like I said, you guys last week gave us almost like of specific types of grading system we had. So I wish you the best of luck and hopefully you guys get some more A's today. We're going to go ahead and get set up for our share screen, as you know. So let's go ahead and do that. I love this. Here it is, opening the doors. All right. Now, the first game up on today's extravaganza is a little thing called the Black Bass. Oh. Yes, the Black Bass or Bass or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's the Black Bass. There's a Japanese version, but this is like the Black Bass 2, and then the Black Bass, the original Black Bass, is the Japanese cover of it. So, big fish on this one. And we'll start off with our ever popular Brandon Bogart to give us the first of this Black Bass game.
All right. The rumor is true that they will open the International Anglers Fishing Tournament with selected 200 professional anglers at your NES.
Interesting. Oh, who's in the private chat here? Gonna give my ratings via the chat tonight. Yes, you are, Mark. All right. Oh, okay, because he's got something going on. All right, so yeah, he'll be in the private chat telling us all about it. Very good. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it for the background noise. Okay. We'll go back to you, Brandon, though, for your, like I said, for your critique of the Black Bass. Which really don't even look like a black bass at all. I didn't know black basses were green.
You never know.
Yeah, I guess. I surely guess.
With this one, I'm gonna go 73.
73. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mark, you're up with the Black Bass. So he's going to go ahead and throw his score in there and his ratings. Okay. Oh, yes. Never heard of black bass, but I think it might have something to do with fish. So he says 77. Okay. All right, 77. We can do that. Okay, Gianni.
All right. Yeah, when looking from it, there is fish. Obviously, has to do with fish.
Yeah.
Not obviously the band Fish that I follow around a lot, but of course.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see. Looking at it, though, I'm looking at some of the graphics of it. It's kind of, there's just one screen I'm looking at. It's like kind of almost a white background, blue lines.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna give this one. I do like the cover. I prefer looking at it. The Japanese cover of it, I think, is which one I prefer. I'm gonna go with on this one 74.
74. Okay. Very good. Okay. Having not played the game, but looking at the cover art myself, I like the fish. I just don't understand why couldn't they call him the green bass? He's green and white. Why would you call a green bass black? I don't understand that. But if the game itself is about bass fishing tournaments, I'm not much of a fisherman myself, so I give it a very low mark. I give it about a 70 myself. Yeah, and that's being generous. All right, let's see what we have for reviewing. on the 4 scores. Oh, your first seed tonight, gentlemen, 73.5. It stays in the C tier, the Black Bass. All right. Next up is a hockey game called Blades of Steel. Very popular game there. And we go to Mark Leota for this one. Okay. All is quiet, all is silent. But Mark, okay. Now, this one I remember very well. Played this with my brother a lot. 96. Ooh, he's getting generous on this one. 96. Very good. Okay. Gianni, Blades of Steel.
Of course, I definitely know this game. I played it. Obviously, a classic one. It's of course in a lot of the the top list of NES games, especially for sports games. No, I think a lot of good ones, but this is definitely one I have played a lot. I'm definitely going to give this one 100.
Ooh, 100. The man's going 100. He gives it a big 100. Look at this. Yes. Johnny gives it a big 100. And, yeah. Okay. All right, Brandon, you're up with Blades of Steel.
All right. So I do like hockey.
Okay.
The angles they look pretty on point as far as an actual hockey game goes. And like one of the images on the back cover, it looks like you're seeing like an actual fight going on between players.
Mm-hmm.
This seems very accurate. I'm going to go 97 with that one. 97.
Okay. There we go. Well, I played this game before. Take the pass. Take the pass. Take the pass. Take the pass. I mean, the announcer is just as crazy as ever. It's like I think they put him on a repeat record player or something, But yes, has great graphics. The cover art is fantastic. Silver with blue and orange. I mean, it looks like New York Mets colors for that. Actually, it looks more like the Rangers because it's blue and orange. And being a big hockey fan too, like I said, I played this game, but I prefer the NHL series over this. But I will still give this a 100 because it is classic. There we go. We not only have a high roller double, but we've got another perfect 100 there. Okay, we've got our 4 scores, so let's go ahead and reveal. Oh, yeah. No doubt in my book, gentlemen, this is a 98.25. This one's going in the A tier. Look at that. Oh, yeah. There it is. And you got it. Your first A tonight. Nicely done. Okay. Very good. Next up on our list is Blaster Master. Now, this is an interesting game because this had not only a series of games, I think, but it also had book series as well. We start off this time with Gianni Pizzi.
I don't think I knew there were other. This was a series. I've heard of the first one. I do know quite a bit about it too. I think I've played a little bit of it. I know some of the music from it. I've seen a little bit. I know one reason I know the little pink roller thing was in that Sophia the Third. I think is in that Super Mario Brothers crossover game.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have the Mario game that has a lot of other Nintendo characters. Sophia the Third from this game was in that. Other than that, I definitely like it. I mean, I think the music from it was the theme song is really one of the most popular ones from it. I'm gonna give this one 96.
96. Okay. Another A for that. Brandon Bogard, Blaster Master by Sunsoft. Ooh.
What?
The company is Sunsoft.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, with this one, When you've fallen down a hidden manhole into a world of creatures so terrifying that it scared the rats away.
Mm-hmm.
In the New York sewers. If we're gonna talk about New York sewers and falling down and battling creatures, I'd be thinking TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah, exactly. But totally different concept, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess I could sort of see why they would go with this one. Except, so hard to even. I'll go 78 with this one.
Ooh, 78. Difference of opinion between Gianni and Brandon. Okay. Okay, Mark, you're up with Blaster Master. Okay. Not sure if I played this one, but I like the title. 83, he gives it. Okay, very good. He's always very good with his rating. Okay. I have played the game and I have read the books. And it was novelized by Peter Larangis as part of the Worlds of Power series published by Scholastic Books. So, Gianni, when I mentioned at the top of the show that there was a book series to it, yes. And I did read the book, and boy, it was right to the T, if you could think of it in your brain, as how Jason, yeah, the guy's name is Jason and can control me. It's like, oh, I wish I had the rights to that game so they could put my ugly face on the game and I'd be a cartoon trying to find my pet frog. You know what I mean? But gameplay, it's very interesting. And they say it's hard, difficult. But considering the fact that, any game is going to be a challenge for you, that's part of playing the games. And then, of course, that's why they have the game Genie, because then you can go ahead and get those cheat codes. But the cover art itself looks fantastic. I mean, what more could you see about an alien that looks like it's ready to attack you with 2 legs, 2 horns, 4 horns, and an eye? It looks like something from Contra or Super C, So, but that's Sunsoft, for you. I'm going to give this one an 87. Yes. 87. Interesting. Okay, we have our 4 scores, so let's see what we have for an average. Okay. All right, so Blaster Master didn't get the A, but he gets a B. Gets another B there. All right. 88 was the actual, 86 was its average score. Not bad, gentlemen. Very good. Next up is Blue Marlin. The Blue Marlin. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We now start this one off with Brandon Bogard.
All right. Below the warm blue waters off the world's most famous deep-sea fishing destinations awaits the ultimate fishing trophy. All right. And it looks like on the front cover, that's the trophy that they're talking about. That's the Marlin.
Yep.
I can't understand, though, what's so exciting anymore about fishing. Plus, that third image on the back cover doesn't look anything like fishing at all. It looks more like a soldier, like, ready to pounce. I gotta be real hard on this one. 66.
66. Okay. All right. We'll give you that. Okay, Mark. The Blue Marlin. Haven't heard of this one either. I like the clever title. 70, he gives it. Okay. A little bit of a higher score there from Mark Leota. Okay, Gianni. The Blue Marlin.
Okay, I haven't heard this one, but I think there's something about tonight with colored fish. First we have the black bass, and now the blue marlin.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, not a big fan of the cover and the picture too. I don't really see. It's just a gray bill and blue screen. Not too much from what I'm seeing of a screenshot. I mean, it's in the middle of the ocean. From the page here is described in the middle of the oceans. Players can find plenty of fish to catch. I'm gonna give this a 68.
68. Okay. Interesting so far. We've got a couple of D's in there. All right. Well, let's see. I've never played the blue marlin, but at least the title of the box of the cover art looks like a blue marlin when you see it, instead of the black bass that is green and white. Although green and white doesn't make black. Green and yellow don't even make black. It's like, okay. What makes black? Brown and something else, like red and brown make black or something, or brown and something. Green and brown make black if you squinted it up. Another one of those fishing games. The graphics look like it's just a lot of things going on. Where are you on the map? There, I'm looking at a picture. But it's another one of those fishing tournament games, just like the black bass, which I'm not really into. But cover art wise, I would give this a 75. Very gracious on that. Okay, we have our scores. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Well, the Blue Marlin is 69.75, so it goes in the D tier. Ooh, it did not make the C. That is your first D in a long time, gentlemen. Wow. All right. Well, you know, you're entitled to it. There was only 4 Fs in the entire tier, so that's pretty good so far. You guys like your NES games here. So let's go to the next one. The next one is the Blues Brothers. Ooh. Okay, and we go to Mark Leota with this one. Okay. All right, let's see what he says here. Never heard of the Blues Brothers band, but never played any of their games. 76, he says. Okay, cover art wise, he's going with that. All right. Okay, Gianni.
Okay.
The Blues Brothers. Oops. We lost him there for a minute. Meanwhile, when he comes back, we'll go to Brandon Bogard for his take on the Blues Brothers, since we lost Gianni there for a minute.
Okay. So the front cover, it's like those two front guys. One of them's fat, and the other looks like a dummy.
There you go. Yeah, I guess so. Backed by popular demand, you know. Mm-hmm.
Jake and Elwood.
Yeah.
That sounds like one whole name.
Well.
On their way to their first concert, they get trapped by an evil jukebox. You'll have to fly across the countryside, survive electrical chaos, escape from spooky sewers, and defeat deadly enemies to reach Chicago in time to prepare the greatest concert in history.
Okay, hold on, Johnny. We had to go to Brandon since your computer crashed. But we'll come back.
Yeah. All right.
No problem. So give us 1 second here, and we'll get your score in a minute here. But Brandon, go ahead and finish up what you were going to say.
Crazy chain races, swinging sewers, jukebox heaven, electrifying.
All of the above is good.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
This is looking like too random. 52.
52. Wow, an F. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're in. Okay, back to you now, Gianni, for the Blues Brothers.
Well, haven't seen the movie much, or knew that there were any video games in the NES game, but obviously we know about a lot of movies that have NES games, usually not that very good. This one, kind of like the cover art, although I think for the more updated games for Super Nintendo, kind of look a little more superior. I'm going to give this one 63.
63, okay. All right. Now, having heard of the Blues Brothers before, listening to their music, didn't see the movie, didn't play the game, but lots to listen to a lot of their music. So I must say, got a little bit of mixed emotional thing here. Never knew there was an NES game out until we did this whole thing here. I don't even think AVGN did anything on this one, Gianni. I haven't seen
No,
it.
he didn't.
Nope. It's probably one of the least popular games. So cover art wise, it looks like it's just a lot of things going on at one time. The focus is on the two brothers in that picture. But it's just a lot. It looks like they just photoshopped it. They didn't really put any considerably effort into it. I'm going to say 59. Ooh, oh boy. Okay, we have our 4 scores, so let's go ahead and reveal. Ooh. Wow. Well, it's another D here in the land of things, and it's 62.5, unfortunately, so it goes in the D tier. Another D there for you, gentlemen. Okay, let's go to our next game. Before we do that, we've got the half-hour mark coming up right now. That's our first intermissional break. Tells you that we've already cleared our first half hour of the show, and we're ready now for the next game. It's Bo Jackson's Baseball. It's like another baseball game here. Yes, sir. All right, we started off with Gianni Pizzi on this one.
All right. Obviously, another baseball game. I definitely do like the graphics, and I think the cover art for this one is definitely a little different than some of the other baseball games, like the bases loaded with that white background with a baseball player. In this one, we have a picture of Bo Jackson on the cover, but the whole in 4 different colors. That actually, I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. 92.
92. Okay. All right. Brandon Bogard, Bo Jackson Baseball.
So I'm looking at both covers. I do agree that I like the front cover. I'm looking at one of the images on the back cover.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Gianni. All right.
So yeah, I'm looking at one of the images on the back cover, and that image, a woman.
Really?
Let me All right, I'm gonna put this in private. I'm gonna put this in private chat as to what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That looks like Jessica Rabbit there for a minute.
What?
Looks like Jessica Rabbit from Roger Rabbit. But it's
I don't even know what that is.
she was the girl with the red dress with the big boop boop boop. Yep.
I don't even know the purpose of that, of why they would do that.
I don't know, because
Plus-
maybe using like that specific facial features for redheads. Redheads are easy to draw on a background like that. Stands out much more. I guess. I don't, So yay to the redheads out there,
Even so, I'm gonna have to give this whole thing. I'm gonna give it a 71.
71. Okay. All right. Okay, Mark. Bo Jackson baseball. Let's see what he types into the chat this time. La 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 la. Loo 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 loo. Yeah. Yeah. Can never have enough baseball. 88. Ah, all right. All right. Well, that's good for him. There you go. Can never have enough baseball. Now, I have seen Bo Jackson play back in the days on live TV. Bo knows everything, Bo knows baseball. He knows football. He knows basketball. He knows even how to slam dunk hoagie into a pile of potato salad. Let's put it that way. If you wanted to have it really, but to have something of his, have him on the cover of a baseball game. But you look at the graphics, you look at the play of it, it actually just looks like a regular baseball game. Nothing out of the ordinary. Cover art is what's saving this game. Me personally would give it a 72. That's about it. Yeah. That's about it. I leave it at that. Let's see what we've got for a reveal. Wow. Okay, well, despite the fact that everybody did like it or did not like it, it gets an 80.25, so it goes in the B tier. Wow. Just made it. Okay, up next is, holy cow, what the hell kind of game is this? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. This looks like Bokosuka Wars or Bomberman. Was it Bomberman? Is it Bomberman? No, Bomberman will be the next one coming up. So this is Bokosuka Wars, I guess. No, that's not even it.
Okay.
Bomberman 2. Yeah, it's Bomberman 2. Okay, this time we'll start with Mark Leota on this one. Bomberman 2. Kind of like Mega Man's brother, Bomberman's always a classic. 90. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Gianni, Bomberman 2.
Okay. I don't think I knew there was a second one to this.
I didn't even know there was a first one.
I've heard of Bomberman, just didn't know there was a second one. But when you said like Mega Man's brother, I think there was a Bondman in the first Mega Man. So I know we're gonna get a whole can't wait until when we get to those.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be some heated stuff when we get to the Mega Man 6 series. That one later on down the line.
That's gonna be fun. We got a whole way to go. But from looking at cover art from it, a lot of going on, a lot of interesting characters from it. But I think this sounds like it was like more like a Japanese game. So I feel like it was a lot of the Famicom games had a lot of stuff like that. So I do like it though. I'll give it a 91.
91. Okay, a little bit higher than Mark. Very good. Okay, Brandon Bogard, Bomberman 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, that's better. All right, I guess since this is Bomberman 2, so this is probably like when they were starting. The characters, they look like they look pumped. They look like they're ready to fight, throwing bombs, throwing the bombs.
Ba-bum, 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 as AVG Ed would say. It's one of my favorite episodes with the glitch, you know? The glitch gremlin. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing. Yep.
I've tried, I think like 2 Bomberman games. I think one that was for SNES and one from Nintendo's. The recent one from Nintendo Switch, Bomberman R.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If you had seen how pissed off I was doing this, you wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
With that said, though, yeah, you know what? 56.
Oh, 56. Okay. All right. That's interesting. You mentioned that. 56. And then Mark gave us just a score of 85. He likes the cover art, I guess. So we'll give him that. Okay. Wow. That's a lot. I didn't even give my score on this, and we're already at 322. All right. So, Johnny, you gave a what?
For the first Bomberman?
For the Bomberman 2.
91.
You gave it 91. Brandon, you gave it 56, right?
Yeah.
And then Mark gave it 85. Okay. I don't know why I hit a third score on that. Okay. Me personally, never saw this game before. Saw the Mega Man series. This looks like a spin-off of that. The characters look very similar to Mega Man, although that's highly debatable. So they had to come up with a different name. So they call him Bomberman. It looks like the good one game from Dig Dug or something of that sort, too. Cover art wise is what's saving this game from being a total flop. I give it a 65. Oh boy, 65. Okay, we have our 4 scores, so let's go ahead and reveal. Well, despite all of that, it stays in the C tier, 74.25. It gets a C. All right, not too bad. Next up is the first Bomberman. So we now look at the original one. Okay, Brandon Bogard, you start us off with this original Bomberman.
All right. Damn. Oh my god. Oh, at least with the front cover, like it's trying to be a little serious.
Yeah.
But the back,
Uh-huh.
it is making it. These images are making it a lot more complicated. 50.
50. Oh boy, he gives it a big F. Unfortunately. that
Yeah.
pretty much sums it up there. Okay, Mark.
Yep.
What do you say on the first Bomberman? 82. Okay, he's giving it a little more flavoring there. Okay. Okay, Gianni, the first Bomberman, the original.
Right, yeah, so this was one I've definitely heard of. I've played a little bit of it, but I feel like that's obviously I feel like one of the most an underrated NES game. Not many people know too much about Bomberman these days, but looking at the cover art from it, it's one of those where like the cover art has nothing to do with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not Bomberman, but like the picture of the game screenshot. That's definitely I think one of the most popular ones. I think one of the most iconic. I think screens of an NES game. I'm gonna give this one. I'm 83.
83. Okay. All right. Well, having seen the second Bomberman and liking that one much more, the original Bomberman looks like they just went to a simple design, kept it plain and simple, and said, "Here we go. We're throwing this game out to you, all of you out there, and we want." And it's from '83, so I can understand why there's a difference in graphics, there's a difference in art, and the whole 9 yards. Very simplified, looks a little more cartoonish than it, and the second one looks like from the anime version of it. Looks like Japanime or Famicom, like you said. And having not played neither one of them, I'm going to give this 52. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I thought too. We go now to the reveal. Oh boy. Yeah, Bomberman gets a big fat D. Oh boy. Yeah, gets a D. Thank you. All right, we got another one coming up here. Let's see what we got next.
It's not another Bomberman?
I don't think so. I think
Okay, good, because Bomberman can itself.
This one is called, looks like Bonk's Adventure. Is it? Yeah, I think so.
No. Wait a minute. What are we looking
it's
at?
not Bonk's Adventure. Okay, it's not Bonk's Adventure. Is it Booby Kids? No, not Booby Kids. Okay.
What are we looking at? Get the mouse.
Oh boy, that's a very big. Looks like it's Bonk's Adventure. I thought so, but that's weird. Bonk's Adventure, but that's a weird way of looking at it, though. Must be Bonk's Adventure 2. It's for the PC Kid.
No, that's not saying it. Where are we looking at? That pink one or
No, the one in the C tier that's on the end here.
Okay, it looks like I spelled that wrong.
Yeah. No, it's not Bubble Bobble, so we know it's not that.
Okay,
No.
it's not box. It's bonks.
Okay.
BONKS.
Just Bonks?
Yep.
Okay. Because it's not, yeah. Because this one's got Bonk's Adventure, and there's a different game than that.
See, yeah, I think it might be Bonk's Adventure is what I'm seeing.
Okay. Well, all right. This time we'll start with you, Brandon, to give us an interesting look at.
The cave boy with the head of stone is back. Join Bonk on his all-new adventure as he travels through the savage dinosaur land in search of the beautiful moon princess.
We got the Whistler tonight.
His old enemy, the slimy King Drool, has kidnapped her. Now Bonk has to use his head, literally, to save the princess and the kingdom. Literally. Use powerful headbutts What? I'm reading head butts butts. It's all one word apparently. To blast King Drool's fools off the map.
Wow.
And I think I'm done reading that. Even though there's more, I think I'm done with that one.
Okay. What shall say you?
Oh my god.
Really good.
WTF? Question mark. I gotta give this 57.
50. Oh, so gee whiz. 57. Okay. That's 2 buzzers for you already. You know that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right. Mark's giving it a 79. A little bit better than a C. Okay. That's good. Okay, Gianni. Bonk's Adventure, or this so-called, one that don't look like the cover art that we were looking at before.
Yeah. Okay, for this one, where is it? I'm seeing, yeah, definitely different from the cover art I was seeing. That I'm looking at the U.S. cover art, but actually that's the TurboGrafx version, I think.
Oh, okay. So it's
That
not.
I'm looking on the Wikipedia page.
Oh, okay.
But I think for this one, the U.S. cover, definitely a lot more variety, more color to it. I don't know about this one though. Doesn't really look like a very exciting game. I'm gonna give this one 69.
69. Oh, a D. Ooh, okay. That's a buzzer. Yeah. Usually anything below a C gets a buzzer now. We're going to implement that. Well, these Boulder Dash games, Bonk's Adventure. Boulder Dash is coming up next. I've never heard of Bonk's Adventure. I've heard of, Kirby, the Cloud, and, some kind of weird adventures like that where he just eats up everything. Cover art wise, it just looks like one of those prehistoric games, just like the one on the bottom here that we had with Pebbles and Bam Bam. I'm going to give this one a 55. Oh boy, yeah, hard nose. Yeah. Okay, we've got our 4 scores, so let's see what we have. Well, yeah, we're looking at a 65 on the nose, so that's another D right there. Yep. Okay, that's
double.
4 D's tonight, actually, guys. You kind of went from the A's and now going down to the D's. But again, this is the harsh way of looking at it. We go to the next game here. This is an edition called Boulder Dash, but it's not the one that I thought was part of it. That's in the Wikipedia. It's a different cover, it looks like. But this time we'll go to Mark Leota with his score. Ooh, he gives it a 63, and that's a buzz, actually. Okay, Johnny, Boulder Dash.
Okay.
Or something of that. Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of this game, but from looking at, the cover art looks nice, especially that title screen looks similar to Bomberman a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of do like it, even though it's just a gray background. I kind of do think it's also the gray, reddish maroon. I'll give this one 82.
82. Okay. Saves yourself from getting buzzed. Okay. Brandon Bogard, Boulder Dash. Get ready for this one, gentlemen. It's going to be. Yep.
The only thing that I see representing with the name Boulder Dash are these falling boulders on that front cover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got the hand running in the cave. But then I look at the images on the back. It looks more like he's underwater now.
Yep. I think you're not impressed with that, Brandon. It looks
I have a dress.
No, you're not impressed with it.
Yeah, this is. Oh, here comes another buzzer. 54.
I knew it. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Well, hey, you had to be honest with it in your quest for the perfect cover art, let alone the game itself. All right. Boulder Dash. You know, I heard of a game called Boulder Dash. There was a game show, right, Gianni? Boulder Dash with that female host was on for a little while on PAX, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's what I've heard of. I think I did know about that.
Yeah, it didn't last too long.
That's what I was thinking about.
Totally different concept of the game. Didn't have anything to do with rocks or anything of that sort. They said it was. I think it was Boulder Beyond Boulder Dash or something of that sort. I don't know. But
Boulder Dash, yeah, BAL.
yeah,
It
went totally against the concept of it. They used the same pronunciation, but yeah. And now this cover art looks a lot like a guy falling from a cliff, like the coyote on the Roadrunner. He's like, no. Get ready for the buzzer. 52. Oh wow. Thank you. Okay. All right. 52 there. We got our 4 scores. God willing. Let's see what we have. Oh boy. Oh boy, I tell you, moving down into the D section again. There it is, 62.75, and a 3. And no, you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D's tonight.
Oh my God,
5 D's. That's a record, considering the 6 A's from last week.
Are we ever gonna get a good one, better one than
Well,
this?
we'll see. And here's the next one that's right in time for Halloween. This is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Ooh. Who would have thought they would come up with a Dracula game for the Nintendo? Especially, is it right around Halloween when it came out? September 1993. Not even close. Boy, what an insult. Okay, Gianni, we'll start off with you this time.
all right. I think this is one AVGN. I think did on the Halloween episode.
Yeah, I would think so, considering that he did. I remember he dressed up like Dracula on it, and he had like a whole darkened studio, and it was like, really freaky.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it is a game. He's definitely a bad game. Not necessarily a bad game, but I mean, the cover art definitely. That might, I think, have been the one. I think that might have been Castlevania where he's set, or it might have been this one where it makes fun of like the characters, or the credits make fun of famous people names. They call Christopher Lee a B. That might be Castlevania, though. I think. I don't remember. It might have been this one, but it was one of those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one. From looking at it, cover I think definitely looks a little scary. The way the flies were in. I'm gonna give it 72.
72. He stays away from the buzzer. Okay. Brandon Bogard, Dracula. Hmm.
You know, I am okay with this front cover. It does look like he's starting the curse a bit. It's getting to come together. That curse itself.
Mm-hmm.
The back images on the back cover look a lot better. You probably got the hero like he's on his way trying to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
As this bit of challenges. All right, you know what? It's starting to get a little bit better now. 77.
Ah, no buzzer there. 77. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark Leota, Dracula. $69. Oh, he gave it a buzzer there, unfortunately. 69. Okay, now, for me, I've heard of the Dracula series, watched the movies till Kingdom Come, till Death Do Us Part, Bela Lugosi, Eat Your Heart Out. Didn't know there was a game for NES, but you know NES would put a theme on anything right now, and especially around Halloween. You'd think they would have came out with this one right on October 31st. Love the castle, spooky, but it's not selling me. It really is not selling me. I'm going to give this 64. Oh boy, I get buzzed too. Here we go. All right, let's see what we have for a reveal here. Wow. Okay, it's got 70.5. It stays in the C tier. No buzz. Okay, well, now we got to go to the second half hour. Completed. 1 hour is down and getting close to that. So we now go to the next game. And for all you guys who play billiards out there, it's called Break Time. Yes. Break Time, the National Pool Tour. Oh, yeah. And this time we'll start with Brandon Bogard.
Okay, break time. Okay, Google, please. Break time. Break time.
Just you should go to this this website here, bro. It's in order from what we're looking at. I'll send it to you in the private chat.
All right.
There you go. And then scroll down to Break Time, the National Pool Tour. Yeah. That should make it easy because they'll go in order. Yep.
National Pool Tour, right?
Yep. Break Time. It would be in the B's. Be right under Bram Stoker's Dracula. Came out from Opera House in January of 1993. Wow. Huh.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Ah, that's much better. Okay, so it's pool.
Yeah, it's pocket billiards. Yep. Very simple playing game. You can do 4 games, 2-player, practice mode, trick shots.
All right.
Yeah. Can't get any better than that.
All right. Looks like we got a couple different series. From New York to Milwaukee to Los Angeles to Vegas.
Yeah.
To
Beat 5 pros in 5 cities. Yeah.
Yeah. To Atlanta, Georgia. I love doing it. Whether it's Atlanta, Savannah, I love Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
All right.
And the Jeopardy theme comes in. Meowda.
83.
83. Okay, not bad. Okay, Mark's got his score of 77. Nicely done. Didn't have to think about that one. He just go ahead and got it. Gianni, break time, the National Pool Tour. Mic on, please.
Didn't realize that was me up there. All right, yeah. Kind of like the cover art a little bit, although definitely can see a lot of different features, a lot of different 4 different games, 2-player support from what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna find a let's see if I can find a thing of a picture. Actually, I kind of do like that a little bit. How the 8-bit pool table kind of works. Well, I'm gonna give this one 76.
76. Okay. All right. Well, having billiards has been one of my favorite games, but never played this one before. Might have seen it on like a review, not AVGN, but probably like one of those like short tutorials. But being this is pocket billiards in all of its glory and how many ways you could do it. The cover art is fantastic, gentlemen. I am going to give this one a 100 for the cover art. Yes, sir. I am giving it a perfect score. Yeah. I think that you can't get it any better than that with the balls. It's like they look like they're jumping off the table. The guy just hit it with the cue ball, and all the 3 and the 9 just went, oh! Ouch! All right, let's see what we have for a reveal. Ooh. All right, well, this one's going to get a B, 84. Nicely done. Very good. Okay. We have our next game coming up, and this one is called Breakthrough. Interesting. Looks something not like the Breakthrough you would see in Atari, but more or less this one is, yeah, from Data East. It looks like Tetris, but the cover art's different. Oh, boy. Okay. We go to Mark Leota with this one. Okay, welcome back, Gianni.
Mm-hmm.
Mark gives it a 65. Oh boy, he got buzzed. Oh boy. All right, Brandon Bogard, you're up with Breakthrough.
Okay. All right, and now that we've reached the 1 hour, I've switched.
Ah, yeah, I like it. Very nice.
The battery's running low on that, believe it or not, actually. So I was like,
they never last.
Breakthrough. Accomplish your mission with your highly sophisticated assault vehicle to break through each of the 5 enemy strongholds. If that's what you want to call it, okay.
Totally different from the one we got here on the Wikipedia. The Breakthrough we have over here is more like a Tetris game.
Travel through the mountains, bridges, prairies, and cities to reach the airfield in impenetrable enemy forces impede your progress. Tanks, helicopters, jeeps, landmines, and more stand in your way. Press on. For all is lost if you fail to break through. Okay. What?
No, I was just like, what was that? Zen.
I get a bit speechless with these, okay?
Oh, no problem.
Okay,
I'm
so
intrigued by it, you know.
79.
79. He doesn't give it a buzz. He gives it a ding. All right. Okay, we go to Gianni now for this one with Breakthrough.
Yeah, I almost thought it was the puzzle game too that I was looking at on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, it was very disappointing that it wasn't the puzzle game because I like the puzzle game. I don't understand this one at all.
I don't really either, and I'm gonna have to go with the buzzer on this one. It's like, I really don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Hear that buzzer? 64.
64, yeah. Yeah, I would think so too. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed too, Gianni, with the way this breakthrough game is. I mean, breakthrough would be something like the puzzle game, or something you would see on the Atari where you would
I was thinking, like Breakout. Almost.
break out. Exactly. Why couldn't they, break through? It's
Yeah, there's no NES game I don't think like that. There should
no,
be. There
and
should have been.
the tile game one had the Super NES. There was no tile game for the NES, the tile game one. And I liked it. I like Tetris and all those guys, Dr. Mario, the puzzle games. This one just has nothing to do with it. Cover art looks great, but I'm giving it a 52. Oh boy, yeah, yeah. That's what I say too. All right, we're
I'm
going.
the only one who gave it generous to it.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's going down in the D's. Yeah, going right there. Yep, definitely. 65 is what it gets average score wise. Okay, next up is Bubble Bobble 2. Oh boy. Yeah, we got a lot of tongue twisters on this one. Bubble Bobble Part 2 is what we're looking at right now. We'll start with Gianni Pizzi on this one.
All right, definitely one I've heard of. I think if you remember, AVGN did this one. I think we're part of Pat the NES Punk's charity marathon. There's a video of that on his YouTube. Have you seen that one? Or
I've heard of Pat the NES Punk. I think he was on when he was doing the World Championship games.
yes, AVGN did a review for one of those his NES charity marathon, 24-hour charity marathons that he did, and he reviewed Bubble Bobble as one of them. Even though it's a good game, talks about. I mean, it's very very simple concept. It's very addicting. I mean, the music is like I think one of the most iconic. Although that's pretty much all you hear for most of the game. A lot of levels. Very very easy game. And if you need a game over, you're also able to start right from the same level where you left off. Those characters, Bob and Finger, are also iconic characters.
Yeah.
96.
96. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Okay, Mr. Bogart, you're up with Bubble Bobble Part 2.
Okay, Bubble.
Yep.
Cubby and Rubby, descendants of the famous Bubby, must battle the Skull Brothers and their army of fiends to rescue a friend in danger. Unfortunately, our dinosaur heroes can blow bubbles that will destroy their foes. They will rain fire, floods, and tornado.
Yep.
Okay, whoever came up with the back cover, way to come up with rain, fire, floods, and tornado, and not tornadoes. Yeah, that's a nice spelling there. There, I'll give you that. Not. But
But
I can't see myself seeing it as bad. I guess if you're a little kid, like maybe, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Something tells me this could work. 78.
78.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting score. Mark Leota, you are up with Bubble Bobble 2, Part 2. 86 he gives it. Ooh, okay. Very generous on the critique there. Never played the game. Interesting cover art. Looks like a bunch of bubbles looks like a bunch of Kirby's buddies. And any game that has a bubble, that's all. Yeah, a tongue twister. Oh my god. I am
having fun with this one, everybody.
Yeah, not me. I'm giving it 50. Oh boy.
Oh.
I give it a 50. I can't even see myself with if I have to keep talking about bubble bobble baby ball maybe in a conversation. Not gonna happen. No. All right. This one's in the C tier. It's 77.5, so you got a C on that one. Okay, not too bad. It was mediocre even with my 50. Next one up is the first one, Bubble Bobble. Okay, Brandon, you're up with this one.
Ah, crap already.
Yeah.
We're going by this fast.
Yeah, let's I'd like to get this one over and done with and get to the good ones coming up next.
Oh my god. I think we just got past the bad ones, I think, after the Bomberman one.
Yeah.
Well, no, I take that back. No, we did not. That was that and two other crappy games.
Yeah.
Ooh. This one looks like they're in space.
Like Star Wars space or Star Trek space?
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Star Wars space, Star Trek space. What the heck is the difference?
No, oh my gosh.
It's just space. Space is just black, just a black sky with a bunch of stars. Like, but it does look like it has a bunch of alien creatures and such. With the front cover, though, I can't tell why a couple of them look like wizards. Or no, you know what? One of those like Mario characters with the masks.
Yeah.
The Shy Guy. They look like one of those Shy Guys. One of the two of those characters on the front cover.
Oh yeah, it does.
or Kamek.
Well,
73.
73. Okay. All right, we'll give you that. And we have Mark's score of 77. Okay. He's in there with a ding. Gianni, you're up with this one, the first Bubble Bobble.
Well, yeah, like I said before, this one is the one that everybody, one of the topper ones in the NES library. Very good game. I guess there are a lot of good things about it. The music, very repetitive, but very easy game. Most of us don't heard of it. I said AVGN did that whole thing on it. Like it's just that short review from that charity thing he did. 98.
Wow, 98. Whoa, big one for the man who knows his NES games pretty well. Well, me, I looked at it. It looks like a knockoff of Mario Brothers, the first one. You know, where they the top part of the, underneath the things there, and what names to go with? Baron von Blubber.
Is that like the villain or?
Yeah, has kidnapped the brothers Bubby and Bobby. Bubby and Bobby and Booby and everybody else. It's like like I said again, if I had to start talking Booby and Bobby and blibbity blibbity mommity moomity moo and all that stuff, no.
Yeah.
This is getting a 50 from me, no matter even the cover art. Sorry. Nope. I am not dealing with these two. And it's going to get a 70 despite my 50 there. You watch, because you guys gave it high marks. Let's see what we have here. Yep. 74.5 keeps it in the C tier there. Oh, my goodness. Like I said, despite my bad marks on it, you guys overtook me on that one. All of them. So that's okay. That's part of the thing here. Next up is the ever popular game called Bucky O'Hare. Bucky O'Hare, we start with Mark Leota with this one.
I'm racing. I'm winning.
Ooh, he gives it a 60. And that's a buzzer. Okay. Wow. Okay. Johnny, you're up with Bucky O'Hare.
Okay, I have not heard of this one.
Ah, we stumped you.
Yeah, kind of looks cool. Was not expecting to be in space, so that
Yeah.
kind of looks cool. Kind of looks cool. I'm gonna give this one 84.
84. Okay. All right. Brandon Bogart, Bucky O'Hare.
We interrupt this package for a special bulletin from Toad headquarters.
Yeah.
Greetings, Warthead. This is the Toad Air Marshal coming to you live from the Toad Magma Tanker. I'm here to smash an ugly rumor going around that says you're thinking about becoming Bucky O'Hare in a futile attempt to rescue the captured crew of the Righteous Indignation. Goddamn, indignation.
Indigenous.
I'll put that in my dictionary of unknown words.
I can't wait to see that episode again. Yep, with the unknown words. But you got to use the ones I gave you for the next round too, if you can.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have to use those.
But continuing on with Bucky O'Hare.
All right. It looks like got some missions. Interesting characters. You know what? I'm gonna agree. 84.
84, a double. 84. Okay. We've got a double there for a score. Okay. Not too bad. All right. Well, Bucky O'Hare. This guy reminds me of the guy from the Imagination Station on the PBS program with astronaut with Commander Mark. Only in this case, it's Commander Bucky O'Hare himself. He's dressed to shoot anything and everything. And according to the critiques on this game, they gave it pretty good stuff, solid gameplay, but didn't contribute anything to its platform shoot 'em up genre. They called it one of the best NES titles, primarily due to the gameplay's enticing nature and variety. Really? Although the cover art really looks like something out of a science fiction movie that could be a movie. Well, Konami would do anything to get its ideas out of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Yeah, you gave it 76. Okay, I thought we started with you, Mark. Let's go back and get our scores again from everybody. Okay, Johnny, what did you give it? 84, right? And Brandon, you gave it an 84 as well, too, right?
Yep.
And Gianni gave it a 76. Okay,
No, Mark gave it 76. I gave
it a 76. I'm so
I
sorry.
gave it 84.
Okay, I had everybody on the scores. Okay, I am so sorry. I thought I left Mark's score out of there. My apologies. Okay, but anyways, like I said before, cover art's just got a lot of things going on in the cartoon land of this character here, and yet it came out in 1992. So, yeah, the cover art was getting a little bit pretty good for the early 90s. I'm gonna say 80. 80, really. I'm being generous on this one. Okay, we have our score, so let's go ahead and reveal. Well, it's not a C, but it is a B. Moving it up to 81 there. We move it up into the B area. There it is. Okay, we're getting close to the bottom of the second half hour here. Let's continue on. I know it's tiring. Let me know if you guys ever want to kind of like end the show early. I know it is Halloween week coming up. If you want to take that time, we can do that. Next up is Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. Oh, wow, we've got Warner Brothers. Yay. All right. Yeah, this is the Bugs Bunny birthday blowout game. And this time we'll start with Gianni.
Oh my God, not this one. Of course, another AVGN one.
Yes, Bugs Bunny, where his friend dressed up as Bugs Bunny and drove him up a freaking wall.
That was, yeah.
Beat the crap out of him towards the end. Like,
that was the best part. He literally
that was
that
the best
was
part,
yeah.
Right? Yep.
I know, that was the thing, yeah.
He threw him down the stairs. He beat him up. He like took a crap on him. Or, like did everything in the possibility to get the damn bunny to just shut up.
I know, that was just, oh my God.
That's all editing from James and the gang, and they really did a great job on it. Yeah,
that was funny. Yeah, but that game, I think that was one of those that was a ripoff of Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yes,
game. Yeah, one of those games. That game, 61.
Oh, he gets a buzzer for that one. Mm-hmm. 61. All right. All right, Brandon Bogard, Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout.
50th birthday.
50th birthday? Yep.
That's what it says.
So it's the 50th birthday blowout. Yep. That came out in 1990, so he's a lot older than that now. He's 73 to be exact. Yep.
Daddy's 12.
Yes, Elmer. Fud.
Hmm.
Fudge.
All right.
You wascally wabbit, you.
Okay, so not knowing a lot about what you guys were just saying and never seeing this. I'm gonna look at this from a different point.
Okay.
Or at least I'm gonna try.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Okay, you know what? 81 with that one.
Oh, 81. Okay.
Yeah.
Got an 81 for you. And Mark Leota, Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. $88. Okay. He's got the score there. Very good. Okay, having been a fan of Bugs Bunny, watching Warner Brothers since I was in diapers, literally. Never get tired of the gang. They're funny as heck ever. And I would watch them over any cartoon that was out today because I'm just that kind of person. But like you said, Gianni, spin-off of Super Mario Brothers 3, that's kind of like sick, twisted, and wrong. Very wrong. Cover art wise, great. Gameplay, suckle the pew. Or Pepe Le Pew would say it. El suckle the pew. I'm going to give this 65. Yeah, that's a buzzer, unfortunately. Yep. Okay, we have our 4 scores, so let's see what we have. Well, Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout stays in the C tier, 73.75. All right, we've come to the next end in our here. We have a half hour left, so I'm going to kind of throw this out to the gang here. Do you want to continue on another half hour, or do you want to call it a quits for tonight and pick up with the Bugs Bunny, with another Bugs Bunny one that's next start
Crazy
next
Castle.
Week? Yeah, Crazy Castle. Or do you guys want to continue on till 11 o'clock? What's the decision on for everybody? Okay, Mark says I'm good. So you want to stay on, Mark? Okay. Brandon Bogard, you want to stay on for another half hour?
You know, why don't before me? Why don't you go to Gianni?
Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, I can.
Okay. Brandon?
Oh, okay, so they're both saying I'm staying?
Well, I mean, if you said I was not going, you'd be outvoted 2-1 and everybody be staying. So so far it's 2 stays so far, so
yeah. Okay. So make that 3.
It's a clean sweep. Okay, just wanted to be fair about that. Okay, final half hour though. Like I said, this will go to 11. Was trying to get you guys off early for Halloween. You know what I mean? Trying to be the teacher. You know, break early for Halloween recess and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It's next Tuesday, so we have a lot of time.
Oh, I know, but everybody wants to get the Halloween stuff getting close to it. You know. Okay, the next one up on the list is Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle. So we have another Bugs Bunny one here, and this time we'll start with Mark Leota. $90. Woo! Oh, the man likes Bugs Bunny of all things here. Okay, Johnny. Crazy Castle.
That's right. Of course, I also remember from the AVGN episode as well.
Oh, he did it this one too, huh? So he had 2 Bugs Bunny times when the guy.
Yeah, and of course, yeah, he beat the nerd. Actually, in this one, Bugs Bunny actually beat up the nerd. That was, and there was like, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this one, and then there's like 5 Crazy Castle games. Yeah, and the others are on Game Boy, and the last one, the fifth one, isn't even Bugs Bunny. It's Woody Woodpecker for some reason.
Huh.
But yeah, it's a bad game. Definitely, I think improvement from I think the others. I'll give it an 88.
88. Okay. All right, Brandon Mogard, you're up with this one. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle.
Our hero, Bugs Bunny, needs your help on a daring quest to rescue his main squeeze, Honey Bunny.
Yep.
Honey Bunny.
Yep.
When did this come out? Did this come out before Space Jam?
Probably did. Yeah. Let's see.
So before Lola.
August 1989. Yeah. I think Space Jam came out in 92. Yeah.
So before Lola, there was Honey Bunny.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Holy sh!
Well, oh, Mother McCree.
What happened?
I'll tell you guys after the show.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mark already gave his score of 86. Yeah.
So hop from one spooky room to another, chase up creaking stairs, and slide down rusty pipes. To get to Honey, remember the secret passwords, then collect all the carrots you find. Before you say, what's up, Doc? Those rascals are on your cottontail.
Yep.
Not too bad. 89.
89. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys got your scores up there. Okay, we got 86, 89. All right. And I did not play the Crazy Castle series, though I do like Bugs Bunny. So, I mean, it's a mix of both. Cover art's fantastic. I'm going to give this 85. All right. We divide that by 4, and we'll see what we got here. Nicely done. This one's going in the B tier, 88. Nicely done. Going up 1. Interesting. Okay. Next up on the list is Bump and Jump. Interesting. All right. We start this time with Yanni Pizzi.
Okay, don't think I've heard of this one. Sounds interesting. Bump and Jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't really like. Well, actually, no. That's the arcade cover. The NES screen of the NES graphic kind of looks kind of cool. Let me see if I can find a cover of. Oh, I'm still. All right, I'm still here. Oh, I see it. Is it in? I see it. I'm gonna give this one 80.
80?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Gives it an 80. All right, very good. Okay, Mr. Brandon Bogard, you're up with Bump and Jump.
The Sunday drive that turned into a nightmare on wheels.
Yep.
Really? A nightmare? You're
Well,
cruising along with your baby. Let me rephrase that. You're cruising along with your... Yeah. When from behind you hear this brain-boggling... Boom! It's Dark Jackal and his beastly band of blacktop bullies. They buzz by, and when the smoke clears, the passenger seats bare. These dudes have kidnapped your... Yeah, you know.
yeah.
Only you and the buggy can bring her back, but not without a bone-bouncing chase that makes the Indy 500 look like bumper cars. BS.
Mm-hmm.
Over jam-packed city streets and treacherous curves and mountain cliffs, past Dark Jackal and his bullies to catch his buggy and bunny, and the cops are bearing down on you from behind. Why? Think you got what it takes to save Bunny? Why would the cops bear down on me or whoever the player is? I ain't no fair. Also, this looks like something out of one of these like very simple. All right, where's the buzzer? 68.
68. Okay, there it is. Okay, Mark. Bump and Jump. 75. Okay, he's got it. He gives it a C on that one. Okay. All right, never heard of this game before. Now I'm looking at two different covers. I see one that looks like with a caveman in a dune buggy. The other one is the actual cover art that looks like something from the 70s. So misleading us with cover arts again. And I've read the gameplay a little bit on the description of what the Wikipedia gives it. I'm just disgusted with it. Roll dice. 52. Buzzer. Yep. All right, we got our 4 scores, so let's go ahead and...
Something was wrong with the buzzer there.
Yeah, I missed it. All right, Bump and Jump gets a 68.75, goes down into the D tiers with a big fat buzzer. There it is. Yep. Okay, we are up to the next one here. This one's going to be Burai Fighter, or Burai Fighter, I guess, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah. Burai Fighter. Sounds like Samurai Fighter, I guess. All right, Brandon Bogart, you're up with this one.
Defeat the Burai using massive weaponry.
Wow. Holy cow. Uh-huh.
Okay. You know what I think that dragon looks like?
Yeah.
You find 7 of them and you summon him. That was not a good example I just gave.
Well, you could say instead of Barai fighting, you could call it the 7 Lost Dragons. Representing
Okay.
the 7 deadly sins, I would think.
Okay. The dragon that when you find the 7 Dragon Balls.
Mm.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, much better. But you know what? This one does not look too bad.
Okay.
$97.
97. Wow. Okay. Big score for Brandon. Mark. Burai fighter. Oh, he gave it a buzzer. Oh boy. And he goes with 64. Total opposite from that. And now we are going to hear from Gianni Pizzi on Burai Fighter.
Okay. Haven't heard of this one. Rye Fighter. Looks. Oh, actually, pretty interesting on this one. Color scheme looks nice. 87.
87. Okay. Big score for that. For Gianni. Okay. From the look of it, it is a shoot 'em up game. Coming out in 1990. Love the dragon. Love dragons in general. I think, anytime you put a dragon up there, it's just good luck. Or in this case, the dragon is just an airhead and wants to be bad luck.
It just depends.
Yeah, that's true. They say this is a single player, 2-dimensional automatic side scroller. Ooh. Well, the cover art's what's selling me pretty much, so I'm going to give it 85. Just to be on the safe side there. Okay, we have our scores. Let's go ahead and reveal. Well, this one's going up into the B tier, 83.25. Look at that. Okay, I think we have one more B game here, and then we'll get into the C's. I think it's Burger Time.
Oh,
Is it Burger Time? No, it could be Business Wars.
no, that looks.
Is it? Okay,
That looks like it's sideways.
Okay, it looks like Burger Time.
It is Burger Time.
Yep.
Okay, Burger Time here. We'll put it down here on the bottom so you guys can see it. Wow, a totally different setup for Burger Time.
I think it looks sideways.
You might be, but the way that it has it from Data East, yeah.
Here you go. Data East brings you arcade realism at home. That's probably why That's probably why we got the vertical.
Oh, okay. All right, who are we starting off with this one? Or who wants to take this one?
I'll go.
All right, Gianni, go ahead and give us this one Burger Time.
So yeah, this is the classic one, the arcade game. I've played a lot. Definitely, I think one of my favorite arcade games I played. I'm gonna give this 100.
Ooh, 100! Ho, 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 ho. All right, we haven't heard that in a while. Okay, Brandon, give us your take on Burger Time.
Chef Peter Pepper, you must fend off the food foes while making perfect burgers. Use pinches of pepper to stun Mr. Hot Dog, Mr. Egg, and Mr. Pickle. I mean, I can understand Mr. Hot Dog, Mr. Egg, but Mr. Pickle. Or lure them onto or under burger buns, lettuce, cheese, or tomatoes to escape their clutches. Making perfect burgers gets progressively tougher through the 6 screens of Burger Time.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. You know what? It does look like a very arcade. Yeah, Data East brings you arcade realism at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where the vertical thing came from.
Yep.
I do wish like maybe just like the front cover, the images would like show the patties a little more cooked. They don't look like actual beef patties. They look like chicken patties.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll give this 83.
83. Okay. All right, Mark, you're
With
up.
that said, still, it's burger time!
Yep. Okay, Mark, burger time. 99. Wow. So close to 100. Woo. Okay, now I have played Burger Time on the arcade. Don't think I've ever played it for Nintendo, but I have heard of it. It's a very fantastic game. Makes me want to have a hamburger right after I go finish the game, too. Gets me into the mood of how a burger is built. So, you put your lettuce, you run over the lettuce, you run over the bun, you crush the bad guys with the hamburger, and you run off there and you get chased by fries and other things as well, too. It's a great art, great cover art. The gameplay, I would compare it. The arcade would probably get me more on it, but the cover art's what's selling me here. Give it a big 100, please. A double whammy there. There it is. We've got our 4 scores, so let's do it. Oh, yeah. Now, this one's definitely going to be an A, guys. It is 95.5, and that puts it in the A tier. There you go. All right. Wow. There you go. All right. With about 13 minutes left, I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up tonight and start with the C's next week on November 1st. What do you think? Good idea?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Because Cabal would be the first one to start with, then the famous Caesar's Palace, one of my favorite games. We got some looking at the next.
There it is.
Oh, we got some game show games in there. Concentration.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Castlevania's there.
Yep. Championship Pool and Championship Bowling. Casino Kid. Yep.
Oh, and Contra. Oh,
And
we got
Castle's Quest, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. Yep, the Castlevania games are definitely in there.
I see Contra.
Oh, yeah. We'll be getting down to Contra. And Super C is unfortunately going to be down probably all the way where the S is because of the fact that it is supposed to be Super Contra. So I'm going to scroll down there and see real quick where we're going with that as a Super C. Hello, where are you? Me. Yeah, right there. Right here. Way down. We've got a long ways to go, but that should be fun. All right, well, it's looking pretty good. We got through A, B, and C in 5 episodes so far? Pretty good.
I think the 5th.
Yeah, because this is episode 8, so next week's number 9, and we start on the C's on number 9. Oh, and by the way, I did have a message for you at the top of the show that we're going to at the day before Thanksgiving on that Wednesday. We're going to take a break from the NES games, and me and Brandon Bogard were looking at this last week. We're going to look at different balloons from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. All the different types of balloons that were over the course of 75 years. So, and there's a lot of them. So we're going to rate those, take a break from NES if we don't get finished, which I know we will not get finished with this anytime soon. But that week before Thanksgiving, that Wednesday before on that show, we'll have a Thanksgiving show, especially with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloons. I think that should be fun. Kind of take a break, right, gentlemen?
Yeah.
And like I said,
in honor of its 97th parade
nice.
this year.
Oh, shoot, that is going to be.
Well,
Okay.
I tell you, who would have thought? Mark, you can turn your mic back on a little bit. I don't know if you still got some there. We like to hear your voice and want to thank you again for all your scores over there. One thing I wanted to ask you on your scores, what were you looking at? Just the cover art or the fact that you played the game or what was on some of the.
I guess for the most part, like the cover art.
Oh, okay.
For
Because
me,
I know you played some of the games like Blades of Steel. I don't know, being a hockey guy from Canada, I would think you played that one, and definitely,
yeah,
or I don't know if you play pool or not.
yeah.
No,
For
I
me,
haven't played pool.
Oh, billiards. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because that one got a B, and then like I said, we had a lot of C's and D's tonight. No F's. But surely you guys took the bottom two, the next to the bottom tiers, and kind of gave it a wiki woo-hoo-hoo. Wow. But that's the way it goes.
Bubble bubble.
Yeah, but that's the way it goes sometimes, And that's what happens on these tiers. You never know what's going to happen. And I'm going to close up the screen for the night, as they say. You lock up the doors of the night. There we go. We're back to normal. And of course, I'm going to save this and call it episode number 8 or NES. Yeah. Save it.
Uh-oh. Did we lose both?
I feel we may have lost both of them. But the show's over for the night anyway, so.
Well, I think we sort of got Gianni. Well, oh. Uh-oh.
What?
I think Gianni kind of, I think Gianni left. Oh. This is awkward. I am not so sure. Oh, snap. All right. So I don't know if I'm gonna. So I don't know what happened to both of these guys. If Jason lost his internet or lost something or something turned off. Kind of unusual because that's usually things that happen to not to him. So I guess I'm gonna. I guess if I can. Ooh.
Cannot believe that. This is not good. My computer crashed 6 times. I'm telling you, man, not good at all. Well, sorry about that, folks, as we try to get everybody back into normalcy around here. Yeah. And the other guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and play the theme. I want to thank everybody again for dealing with this. Sorry about that. Maybe David could edit it out. I don't know. Because I know we were probably like in blank limbo. Oh, yeah.
Well.
because we're still live. So I'll go ahead and say thank you again for joining us here. This is probably why I'm not going to be doing more than 2 hours on the show. Probably, maybe we'll only cut it to an hour and a half. I don't know. My computer's it's getting so hot that the cooler temperatures need to come in quickly. You agree with me, Brandon?
Oh, okay, yeah. In fact, I actually, you can do what I do. I have like a cooling stool on top, a cooling like pallet on top of my laptop.
Yeah.
In case mine overheats.
So yeah, something like that. But we'll go ahead and break it up here for now. Thank you again for sticking around, waiting for me to come back. From all of us here at the WJDC Studios in beautiful Frito, Florida, I'm Jason DeCanio, and thank you again, Brandon Bogard. We'll see you next week. Have a safe Halloween from all of us here. Take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Jedi.
Don't forget to subscribe to the David Thousand Network for great more content like this one.